Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time! We are still in 1986, and we are still in Space Quest. When we last left off, we defeated the Orat by giving the Orat a lot of water. Just all at once. Way too many gallons of the dehydrated water. But with that done, we are going to head back to the underground cavern where we were before, and that means it's going to be a little bit of a walk. But hopefully we can make it all the way there without too much difficulty. I'll probably drop more saves along the way just to be safe. You never really know. Well, I should know when I'm going to fall off the side, but it just doesn't seem to work out that way. I never really know when I'm going to fall off the side. All right, third time across here, a couple more cracks. Like that can't be good long term for this little bridge here. But we can motor over here, and then we can make it up here. So far, so good. And then I don't believe that we can go here and just go straight back down. I'll give it a shot, but no. No, that is an exit-only elevator mechanism from the aliens. Oh, this might be their plan. I might be the alien here. Either way, we are going to keep going. I'm going to go a little bit higher just to be on the safe side, because sometimes if even a little bit of the foot touches the side, Roger Wilco will fall off. Okay. Then back here. Back to the underground, which can be pretty scary. There we go. And we've made it back to the underground. And we need to tell the alien more or less that we have killed Orat. And the way to do that is with the part of Orat. All right, once again, kind of be a little careful here. Let's go ahead and drop the save here. And we'll call it underground. Shimmy across there. That way we can make it past one alien creature. Why they have them just locked up in there, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, up here. And then once I make it to the top of there, I'll definitely drop another save there. I kind of want to put it here, but for the most part, we should be fine. It's just the small little ramp that I think got me once. So we're going to just avoid that for now. Well, at least dying. We're going to avoid that. It's kind of a long walk. I wish there was kind of a faster way for me to do this, but it is a quest game, so to speak. Space Quest and King's Quest. So sometimes you just kind of have to walk. And we're definitely dropping a save in the acid room. Do not trust this one bit. Now, last time I was kind of able to time it, but yeah. Not this time. Wasn't able to time it this time. Okay. Like, my guide just kind of says, oh yeah, if you hang out at the top, you'll be fine. But that does not seem to be the case. Okay, we made it. And back through this room. I do like that they have, like, the same area, at least the same screen, but you're in a different part of the screen. It's kind of nice. You kind of see what is coming and what needs to loop around. All right, back to the holographic alien. Again, the massive holographic image appears before you. You gonna let me do anything here? So you have returned. Fortunately, there is much more to you than meets the eye. Drop before me proof of Orat's defeat for my inspection. So we will drop the part You drop the ORAT part to the ground. The vision is silent. You are startled by a rumbling, and suddenly an oddly shaped door comes into view. It opens slowly. You hear a voice, different this time, beckoning you to step forward. Do we have a Wizard of Oz situation? It's a computer. Who would have guessed? No, there's an actual person. You're a lot smaller here. How you doing? Please don't kill me. Do you guys have 4 arms? Please don't be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Kerona. You are standing in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. That is unimportant to you, however. I just thought we would brag about it. We have promised you transportation. Is that transportation? It is a skimmer. It hovers approximately a half a meter above the traveling surface. Doesn't look like a half meter. This is very important because of Grell. Grell and his like dwell in the caves below the sand. If you stand on the surface too long, you chance becoming a rare moist meal for him. The skimmer is programmed to take you to a settlement on the other side of Kerona called Eulent's Flats. You can make further travel arrangements there. I am sorry this is all we can offer. I hope your trip is a safe one. Board the skimmer when you are ready to depart. Good luck, strange one. Okay. Instead of doing that, as all the aliens just kind of leave, I can't ask any more questions because they're just gonna go away. We can go up to the computer console, and for some reason it is compatible. So we're gonna put the cartridge that we picked up in the ship in the slot. The cartridge snaps neatly into the slot, and the screen comes alive. Whosoever shall read this, my name is Dr. Vohal. I'm a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Starlab Arcada. We have just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I have come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Sariens may have learned of our mission. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. The Star Generator is a miraculous device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Sariens. Encoded within this cartridge are all plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard this with your life. Return it to the Xenon ruling body as quickly as is possible. Important note, the Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. This was introduced to this system as a precaution. To activate it, one must enter the code 6858. A 5-minute timer will begin to count down. Beware, anyone within 5 kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful and good luck. All right, well, we got some information. We do need to take it back, right? We're supposed to guard it with our lives. I can spell. You wisely retrieve the cartridge from its slot. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now we are ready to go, hopefully. Let's get in skimmer, and then we will turn the key. I should save first. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, wait, how long has it been since I've saved? Too long. All right, we'll call it Skimmer Journey. And then we will turn the key. Because you can die doing this. You turn the key and suddenly the jet turbines begin to whir. The skimmer begins to shake beneath you as its platform slowly moves into the launch tube. You can't help but wonder what you've gotten yourself into this time. Yeah. Go, skimmer, go. As you nervously hang on, the skimmer rises slowly to the surface of the planet via a secret passage. And there we go. And we're off. Upon reaching the surface, you throttle up and zoom off into the sunset. Luckily, it knows where to go. The settlement the aliens spoke of appears on the horizon. Yeah, we have to control it and avoid obstacles along the way. Yeah. Damage report minor. Okay. I should stop moving and just only move when there's something coming my way. No! 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 Okay, we're up to moderate. This is why I dropped a save. I can only move so fast. You can change the speed of the game to slow if that helps, but I'm trying to keep it at the same speed. Alright, serious damage. And hopefully we can keep going. Ah! We're at critical. And off I go! Had you eaten a few less donuts during the mission, you might have cleared that rock, Roger Wilco. They're still saying, like, we're terrible. I got over almost half points. Okay. Let's turn the key and try again. Hopefully I don't have to lower the speed. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it kind of at the same speed. You know, we've been playing this whole time at this speed. It feels wrong to just try to... really... Can I hang out, like, all the way over here? Maybe if I hang out on the side. Nope, that's not going to work either. So, in the middle it is. And as soon as I see something, I move. Because the skimmer is not very fast. Like, I'm doing so much worse this time. Nope. One more. And you're still gonna make fun of how many donuts I ate? As if that's the only reason this could have failed. Nope. Alright. Turn key. Try it again. We're going to do this. Go, Roger Wilco. They almost got me right off the bat. That seems wrong. No. I hit the button as soon as I saw it and it just wasn't good enough. It's just not good enough sometimes. Yep, yeah, alright. I kind of went for it at the end, but let's see here. What are the controls for that? I haven't messed with speed like this whole time. Let's go ahead and just do that, and then F1 should tell me what to do. Tab, controls the joystick. Nope, I thought that I could change the speed. Could I just type in slow? There we go. And that will have to do it. Okay, notice how much more slowly I go here. It's just so much slower. But, you know, this is probably the speed that I don't know. It doesn't feel like the right speed, but in order for me to get through this is what we're going to have to do. Maybe I could go with, like, medium, but I think slow is just going to have to be where I go. Now this is a reasonable pace. I can deal with this. I think. They're still throwing a lot at me here. There. No. Come on. We got this. That seemed like it was coming for me when the others didn't. Okay, we're good for a bit here. So far, so good. There we go. Let's get more this way. Keep going. I still got hit once. There was no, I don't think that one was avoidable. It was like there were two next to each other, and just based on where I was, there was no way around that one. Maybe I could have reacted a little faster, but not enough to get out of the way. No! Should have gone left. So I still get hit, even on slow. Not doing a lot for my self-confidence for this game. No! Went the wrong way. That one was me. Like, I'm still struggling with this. The fact that I am, like, on a slow setting and it's still too difficult. Like, I think we got, like, one more hit before we're just kind of screwed here. And, you know, nothing seemingly is coming up. I can see it in the distance, but it feels like we have such a long way to go. Come on. We can do this. All right. Woo, that was pretty intense. You've managed to successfully navigate through the treacherous boulder field. You're quite relieved to see that you've reached the settlement. All right, we made it to Euland's Flats. I wonder what this part of the game is inspired by. After a truly stone-crushing journey, you have miraculously arrived safely in Euland's Flats. And just in time, too, because the skimmer's power cell has been drained. It'll take some time to recharge itself. This place isn't quite what you had expected. It is semi-bleak at best. But we made it. That is the important part. Everybody good? Can I do something here? There we go. Get out of skimmer. And very importantly, get the key. If you don't get the key, somebody will steal this. Save. Made it to Euland's. Let's go with that. Okay. Somebody will approach me at this point. Say, this is a genuine Falton sand skimmer. I've been looking for one just like it. I wonder if you would accept 30 buckazoids. The answer is no. Fine, be that way. All right, so then let's just kind of leave and then come back. Oh, we need to pick up the pace here. Fast, please. There we go. It's a little bit faster. Is there like there's a normal? Okay, this is my final offer, and I'm only doing it because you look like you need it pretty bad. I'll give you 30 buckazoids, and I'll throw in this swell jetpack. I only used it once. Works great in zero gravity. You'll love it. Is it a deal? Yes or no? The answer is yes. Glad we could do business. I'll just take that key. Thank you kindly. Hope your stay in Euland's Flats is an interesting one. All right, and then we'll do normal. Yeah, there we go. Don't trust the game to allow me to do things on fast speed, but I think there's fast and faster, but we're just going to stick with normal. It's how the game was designed, right? It was designed on normal. But because we did not accept his first offer, we got a jetpack. We also got 30 buckazoids out of that, and we can head into the bar. All right, we're just starting to loop here. I was going to let that play, but I think we're good here. All right, what will be? I got beer, and it's 2 buckazoids. I'll have a beer. That'll be $2. Thank you very much. Come again. All right, then I can drink the beer. The beer tastes like carbonated Zipple sweat. However, considering recent events, you could learn to love it. We're just going to hang out here. We've had a long journey. I need some beer. All right. Yeah, I'll take another one. It's just been that kind of day. Let's just enjoy the jams. All right, one more beer, please. Drink beer. As you sip another of the odd brews, you overhear someone at the bar speaking. There I was, cruising through Sector HH when I spot this blip on the scanner, so I head toward it, you see. And right there in front of me sits the Deltar. It's just sitting there. My heart starts hyperwarping on me. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of doing is getting my craft out of there. So I'm reaching for the throttle. All of a sudden, there's this incredible flash of light, you see. And just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. I mauled the throttle and got out of there quick, you bet. Interesting. So we kind of have some information, and now we're gonna save here in gambling. We already got drunk. Let's go gambling. So let's go here and then look at machine. It appears to be an electronic slot machine. Play slots. Just walk up to it? Alright, just walk into it. Fair enough. Okay, so we have to win a lot of money here. We can also win too much. I should point that out. The number that we're looking for is between 225 and 249 buckazoids, and we don't have a lot right now. So we'll start at the highest, right? It's just slots. You just hit the button and hope for the best. All right, suck methane. We have 21. All right, we won our money back. All right, and then we'll just keep going. Cherry, cherry, cherry! All right, I'm up to 33. Now, the fastest way to do this is basically to save between every one, but I don't really want to do that. So I will just kind of meet you on the other side. We'll see how it works, and then, yeah, I just kind of need to save. And like I said, we need to get between 225 and 249, so we're going to be here a while. You guys don't need to see all of that. Alright, I believe that I have everything that I will need here, but I did want to show off kind of the other bands that can show up here. Here we have a clear reference to ZZ Top. I wonder if they got permission for that. I do need to change this back to normal. I've been doing it on fast. But I should have everything that I need. I have 225, which is kind of right around where I need to be, but we'll go ahead and do it a little bit more because I want to show off some of the other things. And yes, 20 times your bet is the 3 crystals, the eyes is 10 times your bet, and 3 skull and crossbones is death. It like actually shoots you with a laser and you die. So let's see what I can kind of do here. Get a little bit more money if possible. All right, 225. All right, that's not going to work out well. And I at least got to show this off. You lose, oh boy. That was kind of the goal to show that off, but didn't think it would happen that fast. It took me about like 5-10 minutes to get the money that I needed. Like, luck is not always on my side in slots. It's not my game. Luck's turn has cost you dearly. As life seeps away, you long for the simpler days aboard the Arcada. And then that's it. So, let's go ahead and restore. And we'll do one more kind of at fast speed here. So this is as fast as I can go. Hopefully I get a little bit more money. I need a little bit of my money back. If you get over 249, then the slot machine kind of explodes. And then you can't use it again, and we'll probably need it again. And this is the problem. This is why you just kind of save, reload, save, reload. All right, 237, that is good for me. Let's get out of here, and we'll turn this back to normal. And then we will see if we can't get the third band to show up. There we go. Obvious reference to the Blues Brothers. I know them most from a movie, but they were on Saturday Night Live as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave. We are done here. We got the money that we needed. And we can head left from here once more. So yeah, there's the bar on Tatooine reference done. This is all a reference to Star Wars. Okay, so we can talk to Tiny here. All right. Howdy, bucko. Can I interest you in one of the finest little used spaceships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste. All right, talk to Tiny. Tiny's not a great conversationalist. He just wants to sell, sell, sell. Fine. I will leave then. Like, you're not a very good salesman if I'm like, let's talk. So how about it, partner? Can I interest you in anything here? Can we do business or what? I'm at your service. Talk to me, Chief. How about this one? This one up here. Well, there's a man with a good eye. This here is the keenest little scrambler in the hemisphere. Top of the line. Handles like a charm. Perfect for cruising the asteroid fields. That does sound good. And she's got all the thrust a guy could need. I tell you, she's an outright steal at 214 buckazoids. So yeah, 225 was probably a little bit more than I actually needed, but I always like having a buffer, especially like a game like this. All right, so we will buy this spaceship. I tell you, I think you've made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. So it's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, by the way, you're going to need a droid to help you fly that thing. Of course we do. Well, good luck. Come again. All right, so I need a droid at this point because we are still in Star Wars. So that makes sense. Let's head right. And behind this building here, there is a little bit of a hidden stash. So we're going to head over here. Behind the building. You are standing against the protective barrier encircling Yulin's flats. Due to the fact that you are land-based, you are not able to pass. Alright, so back here we should be able to pick up buckazoids. And we got 5 more buckazoids for that. Alright, let's go back into the bar. And we will do more gambling. Let's head up here. And CZZ top again. So, yeah, we're going to need to do more gambling, but somebody's on it. So we'll just have to wait. Let's go fast. Speed this up. Alright, so much for that. And they died. And we will drop a save here, and we're going to call it gambling, because guess what we're going to do? We're going to do more gambling. This time I need to get over 250, so hooray. I will meet you on the other side. This time I actually do need to break the bank, so to speak. So I'll meet you on the other side of that. All right, I have broken it. Sorry, there seems to be a circuit failure. To be reimbursed, send claim to Gipazoid Novelties, 2001 Odessa Blastway, Gurnville Fedor EXL Galaxy. Please allow 2 decades for delivery. Hooray! I have more buckazoids than I need to deal with, probably. All right, let's get put back on normal, and we are good to go. Probably took me about another 10 minutes to do that. Gambling is not the most efficient way to make money, even in video games. Say there, pal, it's come to my attention you're in the market for some transportation. Kind of. I'm going to be able to help if you'll follow me. I'd like to show you a fine little piece of machinery that'll knock your eyes out. Yeah, he's literally going to knock my eyes out, so we are... Yeah, we're going to go up instead. We're not going to follow him at all. He's got nothing good for us. If you go over there, he beats you up. All right. So we'll go up and to the right. And then eventually we should be able to make it to another reference in the game. This is Droids Be Us. This is a later version of the game, so it says Be Us. In the original, it said Droids Are Us. We'll talk a little bit more about that after we finish the game. Okay, let's go in the store. And welcome to Droids Be Us, the finest emporium for mechanized beings in the quadrant. We have a complete line of droids for any purpose imaginable. Well, almost any. All top of the line, but I suppose you would probably be interested in our sale items. Please walk this way. Why do you assume that I only want what's on sale? Is that a slight at how much money you think I have? Do you see my spiffy suit? And all the gambling that I've been doing? Okay. That model is ideal for flight systems operations. It will pilot any modern fighter or cruiser and is one of the most experienced droids we carry. I ask only 45 buckazoids for it, 36 with coupon. I got it from some gambling type who was required to pay up a parish. All right, we will take this one. That works out great. Buy this droid. Using your discount coupon, you have made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. Okay, let's go ahead and go, and we can have the droid follow us. I assume. He's going to struggle at it for a bit. I think we can just kind of move on without him. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we can head left. And luckily the droid doesn't have to kind of be fully on us. I don't know what's going on with your torso, man, but it's very bouncy. We make quite a pair, don't we? All right, let's head all the way over here and up here into our ship. Climb ladder. There we go. And then the droid will kind of get in there. Press load button so that you can get fully into the ship. What sector shall I head for, sir? Asks the droid. We picked this up from that drunk guy. So we're going to say HH. Do I need to do this? Let's go ahead and save before I do that. I think we'll be fine here. No, we do have more things to do. Sorry about the weird cut. Turns out I do not need to turn it on to slow. We are good to go. So let's just go to HH. And yeah, sector HH it is. I will proceed with course entry. Because yeah, doing this whole scene in slow was not good. Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my ship? I bought it fair and square. Off you go into the purple yonder. And away we go. Off into space. I think they just meant the sky was purple, not space. Well done, Roger Wilco. You've managed to overcome the elements of Kerona, from endless deserts and spider droids to obnoxious salesmen and bad booze. Yes, the sand in your boots shall forever serve as a reminder of this forsaken planet. You should feel proud, but now destiny awaits with an even greater challenge. Hang on, sir, we're headed to an asteroid field. I think that was just a typo, not the droid miscommunicating, but it definitely said, it did not say asteroid, it said asteroid. How you doing? All right, and maneuver there. And maneuver there. Nicely done. And take care of that. How are we doing? You doing okay, droid? Because you're doing all the work. I'm not really doing much. We have established visual contact with a ship of Sarien origin, says the droid. The name Deltar is confirmed. You might consider the fact that we are in danger by being anywhere near the ship. I hope you didn't waste money on the extended warranty when you purchased me. How nice of you to think about my financial situation in such a perilous situation. And we'll slow our approach and stand off at a safe distance. Okay, we have encountered the Sariens. And I think this is the last section of the game. Like, we're going to deal with everything here. Alright, we got put into position here. We're going to put on the jetpack first. You're now wearing the jetpack. A small control linkage snaps onto the back of your helmet, allowing you to control it merely by focusing on where you want to go. Okay, get out of ship. Before leaving the safety of your ship, you instruct the little droid to set a course for Xenon, where you will rendezvous later, providing, of course, that you are successful in carrying out your mission. Once again, you are on your own. Okay, let's go to the right here. I should have some sort of control. There we go. Like they said, you can just kind of think about where you want to go. Let's just go straight into the middle and open the door. You grasp the large handle and twist, noting the rather significant amount of pain being registered. You're extremely grateful to hear a click. And we got inside. As you enter the Sarien ship, the airlock door seals itself behind you. You try to open it again without any success. It appears that you are stuck here. That is never a good sign. Let's just kind of head over to the right here. And we will wait here. Let's drop another save. We will replace asteroids with onboard. That makes sense. All right. And then we will open the door. Can we do that from here? The door is not impressed. There it is. Let's get out of here. Oh, no. It was too slow. Open the door. Door is not impressed. All right, we're going to have to try that again. This time we're going to be closer because I think I was too far away. I also didn't react fast enough, but I also was not putting myself in the best position. Do I want to reload the save? Like, you're going to try again, right? Can I make it? All right, we made it. Let's go up in here. I couldn't even see myself because my helmet matches the floor a little bit too well. Okay, we'll go over right here, open the chest here, and then we will get in chest. Okay. You climb into the trunk, the lid pounds shut above you. Now we have to wait. You hear voices, muffled, then louder. You suddenly feel the trunk lift off the deck and the sensation of movement. After a few minutes, the trunk thuds to the floor, causing you to see stars in the darkness. The voices sound farther away, then gone. All right, get out of chest. We got transported. As you exit the trunk, you notice that you have lost your jetpack. Okay. I guess we'll just deal with that. Hopefully I won't need that anymore. Open the chest. Open door. And then climb into machine. All right. Well, I mean, we're being sneaky here. There's a Sarien. Well, Roger Wilco, it certainly appears as though you're about to become all washed up. It turns out this is a washing machine. So there we go for a spin. All right, get out of machine. And now we're in the guard's uniform. Somehow you managed to survive the rinse cycle. As you emerge from the cleaning unit, you notice that you are dressed in a Sarien battle uniform. What a stroke of genius. Now you can wander throughout the ship without calling attention to yourself. Look at uniform. In the pocket of this uniform is an alien identification card. The name on the card is Butston Freem. You wonder if this is a common Sarien name. Okay, let's go through here. And then talk to the guard. We'll get over there. How you doing? Are we having fun yet? You ask the guard. This is the most fun I've had since the Hippogloppus ate my brother, responds the bored-looking Sarien. You don't have to do this, but you want the points, right? Kiss the guard! As you pucker up your lips and lean close, you suddenly remember what your mother taught you about Sariens. In a rare moment of wisdom, you decide not to get anything started you're unwilling to finish. You do get a point for that, though. Okay, talk to guard. Guard looks at you as though you look different somehow. Talk to the guard. Have you played King's Quest III? You ask the guard. Funny you should mention that. Yes, responds the surprised guard. I just bought it last week. It was on sale for 128,000 buckazoids at Tiny's Holodisc shop. What a bargain. Keep in mind, the spaceship cost us like 200, so 128,000 seems like a lot. Okay, talk to the guard. Guard outlines his favorite massacre, the Great Daventry Route, as he called it. You pondered the meaning of this for a while. It's Great Daventry Route. That's still more King's Quest references. But we need more. Which way to the little boy's room, you ask? Hoping Sarien doesn't even do that sort of thing. The puzzled expression on the face of your newfound friend confirms your worst fears. We need points here. You're supposed to ask me a question. All right, just as you begin to speak, the Sarien guard says, how many Analexians does it take to seduce a 3-eared female Silivite? 1? After a reasonable period of silence at your end, the guard answers his own joke. 2! He does not seem unduly impressed by your lack of laughter. There we go. Have you played King's Quest III? You ask the guard. Yet I'm supposed... I thought that he was supposed to ask me about that. There we go. Do you own King's Quest II? Asks the nosy guard. Yes. Great, responds the guard. Pondering his interest, you ask yourself whether or not this guy is getting a kickback from Sierra Online. Later you realize this is silly. What would a Sarien do with money from Course Gold? But we get 5 points for that. For saying we own King's Quest II. Whatever. All right, we're going to go into the elevator on the left here. I think those are all the points that you get for the guard. There's too many of them. Okay. Now, we want to go left from here. I'm going to drop a save because I don't want to deal with that again. And just in case that guy does something. No, we're good. Okay, all the way to this elevator. That'll take us to the top of the screen. And then we can head out from there. And go right 3 screens. And eventually we will make it to the armory, which is what we need to deal with. But yeah, there's a lot of points that you get from that one guard. Especially considering that you're undercover. It seems kind of weird, but what do I know? Just make sure to try to kiss it and say that you own a copy of King's Quest II, I guess. All right, one more. And then we can get where we need to go. There we go. Go up to the counter and we will show you the card that we have. Welcome to the weapons dispensary. I'll assist you. Please supply me with your identification card. There you go. Excuse me, I shall retrieve your weapon. Let's go back over here, and while he's gone, we will get a grenade taken. All right, I think I did that fast enough. Your rank allows you to bear 1 pulse ray unit. Remember, no firing in the ship. Have a nice day. All right, well, we have that. Okay. I think we got away with it. I was a little late getting the grenade, but I think we got away with it. Let's head back into the next one, and now we can hit F6 to fire the pulse ray. Hopefully I can keep track of that. I'm not used to hitting F6. All right, let's go here, and we will drop the grenade here. The grenade drops to the floor, releasing its poisonous gas on the unsuspecting alien. Good shot, Roger Wilco. Hooray, we've started murdering. Let's go over to the right. Back into the armory. And we will show the card. And we will get grenade. Sorry, my name's records indicate that a weapon has already been signed out in your name. Hooray, but we got the grenade. Yeah, that's all we really wanted. So let's move on from here. And then we need to go left 3 screens. So there is 1. Yeah, he's going to be dead for a while. Probably permanently. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Just avoid that. No need to mess with anything that looks like that. 2. Alright, and then 3. Uh-oh! My, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet is now riding the elevator without you. You blow to your cover. The Sariens are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Alright, so yeah, we have lost our helmet permanently. That's kind of scripted here, so... let's replace this one. And we'll call it, helmetless. And then we will try to figure out what to do. Let's go down the elevator, and now, like they said, if a Sarien shows up, we have to shoot. Okay. Let's go right 2 screens. I've got my got it right there. Wow. You've just been reduced to microparticles by the alien's pulse ray. You'll have to be quicker on the draw than that, Roger Wilco. That was so fast. That was so fast. Like, am I going to have to put it on slow? I feel like my reaction speed should be good enough for this, but apparently it is not. Okay, over to the right, and then we'll just assume that he's going to be there and hit the button. If the robot droid could laugh, which it is not programmed to do, it would do so. Your pulse ray is only effective against living opponents. Okay. So, is the security droid just going to let me go? No. No. Of course not. Why would it? This is a hell of a way to kind of kick off the ending here. We're so close, but now everything is so much harder. Okay. So we cannot hit the droid. But if a Sarien is there, we shoot. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. One more screen over here. We need to get back into the star generator room. All right. So everybody, we just got left alone this time. Guess that's for the best. Search the body. You seem to have found a remote control of some sort. It only has one button labeled on off. Press button. Suddenly the force field protecting the star generator disappears. Okay, we'll go up here. and look at panel. Okay. And here we need to put in the code, which if you remember is 6. Oh, F6 to select key. All right. 6, 8, 5, 8. And then enter. All right. Detonation cycle has begun. Can I hit? All right. The star generator has come alive. The heat that this thing is starting to generate tells you it's time to blow this taco stand. No, not the taco stand. All right, let's head out of here. And once again, I will need to shoot anything in my way. What do I want to call this one? All right, we'll call it here, and we'll put it self-destruct. Any Sariens? No. Immediately go take some marksmanship courses and come back and give it a couple. Give it another try in a couple of months. Jeez, so fast. I felt like I hit the button as soon as I saw it, and it just wasn't good enough. This time it's just not there. Okay, so then enter the first elevator. Nope, not good enough. You've been disintegrated by the Sarien's pulse ray. Perhaps this will teach you not to loiter on the about on the Deltar. All right. Let's try again. Haven't been able to kill. I hit the button. I hit the button. Are we gonna have to go slow here? I feel like I'm pointed the right way. I hit it like 4 times. Do I have to stop? I haven't been able to fire this pulse ray yet. F6 to fire pulse ray. Why isn't this working? Like, it worked the one time, but when it didn't matter. Like, yeah, I can fire here, and it's just like, I don't care. Alright, can I climb here? I'm just hitting the button all over the place. It just doesn't matter. What, am I missing something here? Because it worked that one time. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. We're so close to the end, but I just haven't. And I do need to kill 1 guard in order to get 3 points. Okay. Then we'll go into this other elevator. Yep, not good enough. We need to kill something. We need to kill something. Okay. See, like, it works fine there. Okay, let's try this again. Like, as soon as I step out. Okay, let's try putting it on slow. See if that helps me any here. Okay, so that one's fine. Like, I can't believe that it feels... Really? I didn't touch it. Okay. Slow. Not good enough. All right, let's back out and try again. Got him. All right. Normal, and I got 3 points for that, and we are going to drop a save here. And hopefully I just don't encounter anymore. But yeah, that was an insane reaction time that I was going to need on normal speed here. Okay, that did here. And out we go. Okay. Then, come on. Right over here and this way. And get in the ship. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Try to say that 3 times fast. I'm good. And launch. And away we go. And off we fly. And as you can see, we got all the points. 202 out of 202. We have defeated the Sariens. We have the plans for everything again. The Deltar has been blown to tiny fragments by the force of the Star Generator's blast. You have saved the lives of millions of your people, not to mention the lives of those in other systems. Don't get a big head. Congratulations, Roger Wilco! You've rid the universe of the evil Sariens and saved your people from certain doom. The Star Generator technology is safe inside the data cartridge. Now a new Star Generator can be built and carry out its original task. You're an all-around hero! You've made it home safely aboard the stolen Sarien craft, where you've encountered a cheering Xenon crowd. They have gathered together for a ceremony in your honor. The ceremony is already in progress. Applause! Yay! Does the hairy one get a medal this time? As a token of appreciation, you are presented with a golden mop. Thank you, Roger Wilco, for cleaning up your galaxy, says the Xenon leader. Give me a mop. Once a janitor, always a janitor. The end. Thank you for playing Space Quest. But we have done it. All right, and we just get credits. We get Scott Murphy, Mark Crow. Those are the main 2 guys. Everybody else did help a little bit, but the 2 guys from Andromeda are the main ones. And we did it. Oh, they think the Sarien fleet and the entire human race. Roger Wilco, Galactic Warrior. Alright, that is Space Quest Chapter 1 done. Thank you for playing Space Quest. So with the game played, watch for Space Quest 2. We will try to keep that in mind. I already knew about it. Thank you. With the game played, it's time to talk about how it holds up today. Playing the game today, I did have fun playing Space Quest. It's a fun game. It's very similar to the King's Quest games, but I do enjoy the King's Quest games. It's hard not to draw comparisons to the other 3 games that we have played, simply because they are basically done in a very similar style, just a different setting, different characters, a little bit different sense of humor. I would say that I like the humor in Space Quest a little bit more than I do in the King's Quest series. It's hard not to see the influence of other sci-fi franchises on this game. Of course, Star Wars, Star Trek come to mind, but also Planetfall. There's definitely some similarities there. I don't think that's necessarily a knock against the game, the fact that there are other games that are similar, because I think it's kind of bringing a new dimension to games that we have played kind of similar to that. And of course, bringing in all the references to Star Wars and Star Trek is going to make a lot of people happy. So there's a lot to like about this game. There's not necessarily a lot to talk about when it comes to the modern review of this game. Basically, it is it's an adventure game similar to what we have done before. A little bit of a text adventure game, but with graphics. It's a graphic adventure game, very similar to the King's Quest games. So there's not really a lot to talk about. I think the music is good. I think the graphics are good. I think the adventure is good. I think the puzzles were a little on the harder side this time. Definitely when it comes to the things that have to happen in a very short reaction time. When it comes to dodging the rocks or shooting the Sariens at the end, it felt like I was not given anywhere near enough time to be able to do that on the normal setting. And maybe that's because of, the computer system playing it on, a modern computer system playing this older game. But it just felt like it was definitely on the unfair side of there's no way I can hit the button fast enough for you to count it, especially with the Sariens, but also with the rocks coming your way. So both times I just kind of had to put it on the slow setting, and then it seemed to work okay, but I definitely could not play the game on the slow setting. I might be able to play the game on the fast setting in certain parts, but definitely I'm not a fan of changing speeds as I play the game. Just, give me a speed, balance it to that, and we should go forward. But those were kind of the harder parts. I also don't like the fact that we had to rely on gambling to make money. I'm never a fan of that kind of in any game. I don't like things going to chance, let alone one where I just kind of have to sit there and do it for, I think I did it for about 15, 20 minutes total. To try to get things, all the money that I needed. So not necessarily a fan of that, but overall, I think that the puzzles were good. Most of them made sense, but it did feel like a little bit more cramped of a game compared to what we saw in some of the King's Quest games. There's not necessarily a lot going on in the game, so it might be a little bit easier to streamline your journey. The world just didn't feel quite as filled in. So, it's hard not to compare it to the King's Quest games. Where would I rank this? I probably would rank it, I don't know, between King's Quest 1 and 2. I think it's better than 3 because 3 had other issues going on. But I think it's a little bit better than 2. I still like 1 the best, I think. It's in that kind of ballpark, though. It's been a while since I've played them, so maybe I'm just remembering things wrong, but I think that Space Quest is good if you are a fan of graphic adventure games and like sci-fi and a lot of the comedy that usually comes with sci-fi games. This game does have something for you. If you are not a fan of sci-fi or you did not enjoy the King's Quest games, then this is one that can be skipped. But I would still recommend playing King's Quest 1 above Space Quest 1. So I would recommend King's Quest 1 first. If you enjoy that, then give Space Quest 1 a shot. And that's my modern take on the game. When the game was released, Space Quest was popular. The game would sell between 100,000 and 200,000 copies. Critics at the time were also positive about the game, particularly about the graphics and sound. The game wasn't without controversy, however. Toys R Us and ZZ Top both complained about being referenced in the game. While Sierra would change the name of the Toys R Us reference from Droids R Us to Droids B Us in later versions, Sierra would keep the rock band that resembles ZZ Top in the game. Space Quest would see sequels and re-releases. We'll keep an eye on some of these as we continue. As for Sierra Online, with another successful Quest game on the market, Sierra would continue to be one of the major names in adventure video games. We will hear from Sierra Online again. Mark Crow and Scott Murphy would also continue to create video games, having successfully designed their first video game together. We will hear from both Mark Crow and Scott Murphy again in the future as well. That will do it for the story of Space Quest 1 for now. My name is ballerscuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video when we trust rock.